Hey everyone, this is Coach Ron, your caring coach, the lead instructor for LPT or Life Preservation Tactics, where we want to pursue and emphasize nonviolent answers to violent situations. But we also have a component to LPT, and that is our contact combat classes. These are violent answers to violent situations. Whichever one you choose or anywhere in between, we want to give you the skill, the resources to implement that in a time of need. All right, so I'm rocking my new shirt and I'm feeling really good. I'm very pro-military. Those that know me, U.S. Navy veteran, second generation. Shout out to my shipmates out there in all of the armed forces. So I have a very big heart for all of you. Last class, we are on the second edition of elbow strikes. So we went over the spear up, the horizontal, and the cut elbow. So these are just different angles. So here, horizontal, cut, having your guard. Okay, whether your right foot's forward or your left. So let's do a little warm up and just do some elbows. We're going to do our left side. When I say ready, you say be strong. Ready, and 1, 2, 3. Just get a stretch. 4, 5, 6. Breathing out. 7, 8, 9, and 10. My right leg's back, or you can be other stance. And let's do the other side and begin. 1. Get a good stretch. 2, 3. Try to go straight up and down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Let's do horizontal. Wipe off that countertop. Impact. And finish. Come back. Okay. When I say ready, you say be strong. Ready. And begin. 1. Use the hips. 2. Body mechanics. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Opposite. 1, 2. Come across. 3, 4. Hit with that elbow point and 3 inches. And 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That 3 inches, I'm talking about the impact point here. Otherwise, it goes into more of a forearm strike, but like I say in my classes, just hit them. Make sure you make contact. Most important part of striking. Okay, we're going to do the cut elbow. Remember, it's kind of like a horizontal, but you tilt your body a little bit, and you cutting towards the temple. Their hands are high, so you go up and cut down. So I don't do this from a completely vertical position because I know my shoulder and you could dislocate from impacting like this. You want to tilt your body a little bit, always covering up. When I say ready, you say be strong. Ready. And 1, 2, use your body. 3, 4, just warming up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, exhale. 10. Opposite. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Even exaggerate it for the stretch, the limbering, and body mechanics. Okay? 8, 9, and 10. Okay? So you should have done a full warm up. Really move your shoulders, stretch out your chest and everything. But what I want to emphasize on this part 2, this second video of the elbow series, is we're going to go from a contact combat movement from boom, here. Obviously, that is a violent answer to a violent technique, or situation rather. Violent answer to a violent situation. But now, as I've taught my students, I want to cover one thing. Don't try to memorize 50 different elbows. Don't name every angle. There are back elbows we need to go over eventually. Hitting with the back of the elbow, right? And those 3 inches. So from here, if I teach you this one, vertical, horizontal, and one angle, think of a sphere. It's unlimited to the angle you have, the degree. It could be 49-degree cut, or not just vertical. It could be at a slight angle up. You just need to make contact. If their hands are here, you want to do a vertical because it's open. If their hands are down, you want to cut down, or horizontal. If they're up high, you can drop down higher if you're taller. But make that impact. Connect with the elbow. So I don't have to teach you multitude of elbows. Just contact this part right to that elbow, okay? All right. And that is my phone going off. We have these problems during video, but what's going to happen is let's refocus and let's do this, okay? So we're going to do just understanding that you can go at any angles. And flow through your techniques, okay? And you want to be smooth and consistent with your movement so you're not poking your eye, you're not scratching your head, or anything like that. So now let's go to life preservation tactics. With these same movements, now you can bring your arm up to protect your head. And notice I am grabbing the back of my head, right? Your atlas or your C1, right there. It's like a spear elbow, but now I'm cradling it, or I'm putting it in my forearm, right in the temple of my head. Kind of like maybe you sleep like that, you rest like that. Now you can frame it, meaning you grab your forearm right here. So now you got, what you have here is a life preservation tactics technique, emphasizing nonviolence and really putting the point of protection. So now you've done this violent technique. Now it's a aggressive defense. A strike comes towards you. You could do this or go into it, but you have a lot of protection around your head. You work at a hospital. You're not security. You're waiting for security. Patient swings at you like that. Maybe you don't have that reflex yet, but you practice the elbow, bringing one up. This just adds extra if you really needed to cover up. But boxers will do this. It's called a wing block. And now you think of elbowing down. So think defensively. Covering up, stepping away, or going into the power to stop it before it gets to its most powerful point. All right, so what we can do is let's do that spear, elbow up, spear. And now you're going to go higher and make sure you grab around the atlas or C1. And now you're going to do this. This is what it looks like from the side and the other side. You're just trying to minimize damage. So let's practice that. We'll go 1, then 2. Let's do 5 of those, okay? 2 counts. When I say ready, you say be strong. Ready. And 1, 2. Again, 1, 2. We're going to do it from the side view. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's do 5 more, but 1 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then you practice the other side, right here. Tuck your chin. Look at yourself in the mirror. Then you have your training partners, you have the focus mitts hitting at you while you're doing this, and you practice it. You practice not being in the arc of their power, they're throwing a hard punch, you want to get in there closer before it starts to get powerful, or get farther away so it's on, just glancing off of you. But especially for the youth out there, young men, because I empathize with you. When I was young, a lot of anger issues, didn't know how to handle it. Think about ways you could de-escalate a situation, but still yet look powerful. That's what I want to give to you. Sometimes you can't run away because a bully will see you the next day at school. But if you frame up on a hard strike in your face, boom, and they hurt their hand, everybody's videoing it on their phones, and you don't look like a punk. You're not weak. You showed mercy. You're defending yourself. And hopefully they get suspended and you get a commendation for not really fighting. You're just defending yourself. So that's all I have for today. Practice that. Watch the first video if you missed it. Work on those elbow strikes so you can have a reflex to get those elbows up. And now you can get them up to defend. All right? All right, this is Coach Ron, your caring coach, lead instructor for life preservation tactics. And I'll see you in the next video.